this evening from walking roads I should have known. Every mile sounds like your name when the night gets quiet and cold. That old truck hums a tired tune, radio barely alive. Same song, same memories, same ways I learned how to try. I pass the farm where the lights stay on even when the fields go dark. Made me think of how you waited with a patient kind of heart. I was chasing something bigger, didn't see what I had near. Some things don't shout to keep you close, they just stand right here. I thought love was something you run toward. Turns out it's something you don't leave. There's gravel on my boots and dust in my eyes. Every step away from you was a step I can't justify. I've walked these roads, learned hard truths. There's gravel on my boots from walking without you. The diner sign still flickers red like it's losing its fight. I sat alone with a cup too strong, thinking about a softer life. If I could talk to who I was back when I had a choice, I'd tell that fool to slow on down and listen to your voice. There's gravel on my boots from every time I ran. I learned too late what really lasts, a woman and a steady hand. If forgiveness still lives somewhere between what we've been through, there's gravel on my boots, but my heart's still walking to you. Some roads teach you distance, some teach you truth. There's gravel on my boots, but I'm finally standing still. There's gravel on my boots, but I'm finally standing still.
I still set the table for two, out of habit, not hope. One cup strong, one sweet, like the way you joke. The window fogs at supper time, same as it always did. I talk to you in half-finished thoughts, like a foolish kid. The road outside stays empty now, after the sun goes down. Every truck that passes by still makes me turn around. I told myself I'd stop waiting, that I'd learn to be strong. But some things feel like home, even when they're gone. I set the table for two, even when I'm alone. It ain't about waiting on you, It's about what we know. Love don't vanish easy, it don't fade on cue. I set the table for two. Your chair still faces the window where you'd watch the day, saying not every silence needs something to say. I kept your ring in my apron pocket for more years than I'll tell. Some memories you learn to carry, 'cause you carry them well. I set the table for two, like tomorrow might call. Not expecting a miracle, just honoring it all. If loving you was my only truth, then it's one I'll stay true to. I set the table for two. Maybe someday I'll set it for one, but tonight I'm not ready yet. Table for two, and I'm finally at peace. I set the table for two. And I'm finally at peace. Your coffee out of habit, black just how you like. It sat there on the counter through the early morning light. The radio said rain again, same voice, same song. Funny how the world keeps turning when the heart feels wrong. Your chair still faces the window like it's waiting on the view. I caught myself talking out loud like I still talk to you. I ain't angry, ain't begging, ain't praying for control. I just hate how love don't warn you when it's letting go. Your coffee's getting cold, just like your side of the room. Time keeps moving forward, but my heart don't move. I don't hold on to anger, I just hold on to truth. Your coffee's getting cold, and so are you. I thought I'd pour it down the sink, say goodbye for good. But some goodbyes need more time than a woman thinks they should. So I leave it there a little longer, let the steam fade slow. 'Cause some things mean more remembered than they ever did let go. Love don't shout when it's leaving, it just cools down. Your coffee's getting cold, and I'm learning to. Your coffee's getting cold, and I'm learning to.
The barn lights flicker in the evening air, dust floating like a prayer. Old jukebox hums a worn-out tune, same one I played for you.
My boots still know this wooden ground, every crack, every sound. I waited half my life to feel your hand come back to mine.
Mama's dress, your jacket sleeve, smells like hay and memories. I said I'd never come back here, but love don't disappear.
The night feels soft, the world feels right, like it did on that July night, when we believed forever meant right here, right then.
Ain't no crowd, ain't no stage, just time slowing down the page. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, like we don't need nothing else. Just a fiddle crying softly, and your heart against myself. Let the years fall off our shoulders, like dust from yesterday. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, love found its way.
I chased roads that didn't last, every town just faded fast. But every song I ever sang still said your name.
I learned the hard way, learned it true. Every dream came back to you. Some loves burn, some loves stay, like fire warm, not wild.
I watch the seasons come and go, paint the fields in rain and gold. Every prayer I whispered low led me home.
If this is all we ever need, your arms and quiet peace, then I don't want the world out there, I want right here. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, under borrowed string lights glow. No promises we gotta say, we already know. If tomorrow comes uncertain, let it come anyway. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, love stays. When the music fades away,
we'll still sway. Slow dancing on a dirt floor till the night turns blue. Every step a second chance, me and you. Every morning I wake up early, like you're still running late. I smooth the sheets on your empty side, old habits hesitate. Your pillow keeps its quiet shape, like you just stepped away. Funny how love learns to linger long after words don't stay. I washed your shirt last Sunday, didn't mean to, I suppose, but it smelled like summer evenings and dirt roads after rainstorms. The mirror shows a woman now who's stronger than before, but strength don't mean you stop missing what you were holding for. I still fold your side of the bed, like you'll come is something unsaid. I still fold your side of the bed. The town says time will fix me, like love's a thing to mend. But time just teaches patience, it don't tell you when. If you ever think of coming back, I won't ask where you've been. I'll just smooth the sheets again and let tomorrow in. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they just whisper, not yet. I still fold your side of the bed, and somehow I sleep instead. I still wake up before the sunrise, habit I never outgrew. Coffee on, radio humming low, like it used to when I had you. Your jacket's hanging by the back door, smells like rain and old cologne. I tell myself I should move it now. Some things feel better left alone. The town ain't changed, just aged a little, like the lines around my eyes. Same old church, same worn out bell, still ringing out goodbyes. I pass the places we used to go and I don't turn my head. I ain't crying like I did back then, I just feel it instead. I learned to miss you slowly, like the moon learns when to rise. Not all at once, not every minute, just quiet tears and time. Don't break down like I used to. I don't ask the reasons why. I learned to miss you slowly, and I learned how to survive. Your letters sit in a shoebox, tied up with a faded string. I don't read them every night no more, but I still remember everything. You always said love was patience. I didn't know what you meant. By heartaches instead of what I spent. There were nights I swore I'd call you just to hear you say my name, but pride can be a stubborn thing, and silence won the game. If loving you was a long hard road, then I walked it all alone. Every mile taught me something true about letting go and holding on. I learned to miss you slowly, like the seasons change the land. No sudden storms, just steady weather I didn't plan. Your memory don't haunt me, it just sits beside my mind. I learn to miss you slowly, like a song you hum sometimes. Some loves burn bright and fade away, some linger soft and low. Yours stayed with me in quieter ways than you'll ever know. I learned to miss you slowly, till it didn't hurt so bad. Still wishing things had gone different, but grateful for what we had. If loving you was my lesson, then I learned it all my life. I learned to miss you slowly, and I'm finally alright. Yeah, I still miss you, just not like before.
I went down to the creek this morning where the water bends just right, barefoot on those old flat stones, thinking about that night. You skipped rocks, missed every throw, said, girl, don't laugh at me. Funny how I hear your voice in every memory.
That creek's still running soft and slow, like it's got nothing to prove. Just like the way I always loved every part of you. I left town young, came back late, with more truth than pride. Turns out love was patient while I learned how to try.
Time can bend, but it don't erase what was written in this place. If the creek still knows our names and the moon still lights the bend, then maybe love don't ever leave, it just waits till when. Meet me where the water remembers every promise we made true. If the creek still knows our names, it'll lead me back to you.
Walking me back home. Some love shout, some love sing. Ours was always low, like a hymn you hum by heart, even when you don't know.
I ain't got much to offer now, just steady hands and time. But I love you slow and honest, like that old county line.
No big words, no grand display, just sunrise, work and truth. If you'll walk this life with me, I'll walk it with you.
If the creek still knows our names, let it hear us once again. Two old hearts still beating right, like they did back then. Let the water carry softly everything we've been through. If the creek still knows our names, I know it knows me and you.
We don't need forever loud,
Just forever now. If the creek still knows our names and the stars still tell the truth, then every road I ever walked was walking back to you. There's a town I don't drive through without slowing down a bit. Every street light knows my face, every corner what I did. I left young, left angry, left thinking I was right, but I left my name in that town like a shadow every night. There's a bar where they still talk about the night I lost control. Said I loved her, said I'd stay, then I walked out in the cold. I tell myself I had my reasons, tell myself it wasn't fair, but the truth don't argue back, it just waits till you can hear. You can outrun consequence, but memory's got patience. I left my name in that town, in a heart I broke somehow, in a promise said too proud. I left my name in that town. I've worn miles like a crown, tried to drown that old sound, but regret don't quiet down. I left my name in that town. I've loved women since then. Some were kind, some were strong, but none of them ever asked why I flinch when love feels long. I learned how to laugh again, learned how to blend in crowds, but there's a part of me still standing right where I backed out. If I ever pass back through, I won't knock or make a scene, just tip my hat to what I lost and what I should have been. I don't expect forgiveness, I don't ask to be found, I just carry what I earn, 'cause I left my name in that town. Some sins don't need a judge, they judge you on their own. I left my name in that town like dust you can't shake down. Every road just circles round what I did and what I am. If there's grace for men like me who learn late what love means, I wear this truth, I wear this crown. I live my name in that town. Left my name in that town like dust you can't shake down. Every road just circles round what I did and what I am. If there's grace for men like me who learn late what love means, I'll wear this truth, I'll wear this crown. I left my name in that town.
This town don't change, it just grows old, like stories that don't get told. Paint peels off the courthouse wall, but it's still standing after all. They ask me why I never left, why I stayed with what was left. I smile and let them wonder why some answers don't reply. I've watched the seasons take their turn, watched some hearts break, some hearts learn. I learned mine the hardest way, by loving you and letting you stray. Every road that you went down left a silence in this town, but silence taught me how to pray in ways words never say. Not everything that stays is weak, some roots go deeper than they seem. The wind knows why I stayed. It heard every promise we made. It carried your name away, but it left me here the same. If loving you was my mistake, then it's one I'll always take. The world may never understand, but the wind knows why I stay. I've known men kinder, men more sure, but loving them felt less than pure. They tried to fit me in their plans, but didn't take my hand. I don't need someone new to see what you already saw in me. Some loves don't fade with time, they just turn quiet in your mind. If you ever think of me when the nights won't let you sleep, no, I ain't living in regret, just a love I won't forget. I don't wait by the door no more, I just listen to the floor, creaking like it always does, speaking truths it never was. If God ever lets us cross again, I'll smile like an old friend. The wind knows why I stayed through every lonely, tender day. It saw me break, it saw me brave. It knows the price I paid. I didn't stay because I was afraid. I stayed for love, pure and plain. The world can guess, the world can say, but the wind knows why I stay. Some loves don't move on, they just grow roots.
Every evening when the sun goes low, I set the table like I used to know. 2 cups out, though I drink alone. Old habits linger, they won't go. Your chair still faces the window light, where you'd sit and talk most nights. Funny how love learns to stay long after it's walked away. I cook the meals you love the best, like somehow that might ease my chest. I hear your laugh in the radio on songs we played so long ago. I don't cry, like I did before. Just breathe a little heavier than normal folks. Missing you ain't loud or new, it's quiet, steady and true. Time keeps telling me to choose between forgetting and the truth. I still set a place for you by the window, same old view. I don't know why, I just do. Some love don't learn to leave you. If you ever come back through, I won't ask where you've been to. I'll just pour the coffee slow, like I always hoped I'd do. The neighbors say I should move on, say the past is dead and gone. But they didn't love you plain, they didn't learn your name. I ain't bitter, I ain't mad, just holding on to what I had. Some hearts heal, some stay sore, mine just remembers more. I've changed a little, I suppose, learned how to carry quieter loads. But every night when the house gets still, I feel you closer than I will. If love's a lesson hard and true, then losing you was part of it too. But even lessons leave a trace that never quite erases. If fate ever turns you around and brings your wheels back through this town, I still set a place for you, not from weakness, not from youth, just from love I never outgrew, and promises I meant to keep. If tomorrow never comes and you stay where you belong, I'll still sit here gentle and slow, set in one place I know. They said the road would change my mind, give me peace I couldn't find. Said I'd lose what held me down if I just left this little town. I packed my bags, I tried to run, chase the rise and setting sun. But every mile just played its part, the road didn't take my heart. I saw places bright and new, lived a life I never knew. But every laugh felt secondhand, every dream slipped through my hands. I danced where nobody knew my name, loved a little, felt the same. All that motion, all that start, the road didn't take my heart. You can move your feet anywhere, but love don't travel light. The road didn't take my heart, it stayed behind from the start. With a man who loved me plain, and a town that knew my pain. I crossed lines, I played my part, but distance never made it smart. I learned the truth the hard, hard way. The road didn't take my heart. I came back older, slower now,
this town ain't changed, it just forgave. Like it always knew I'd stay. Your face showed lines I helped create by leaving love alone to wait. If I broke you in the dark, I'm sorry, the road didn't take my heart. I don't ask you to forget or pretend there's no regret. I just stand here honest, true, owning what I put you through. If you can't love me anymore, I'll accept what's left in store. But I had to speak my part. The road didn't take my heart. If you ever doubt my claim, look me in the eye again. The road didn't take my heart, it only showed me where you are. All the miles, all the years led me back through hope and fear. If you let me make it right, I'll love you slow the rest of life. I don't need the world to start. The road didn't take my heart. Some roads teach you where you belong. Your road didn't take my heart.
That porch still creaks the same old way. Paint's more faded, but it stayed. I carved my name into that rail back when dreams were wild and frail. I left town chasing something new, thought the world was bigger than you. But every road just bent and veered right back here through different years.
I swept that porch every fall, heard your laughter in the walls, watched the mailbox every day. Some hopes fade, but some just stay. I learned the quiet kind of strong, how to wait without being wrong. Some loves don't beg or disappear, they grow roots through different years.
Time don't ask, it only goes, but love decides what it holds. Same porch, different years, same old songs, new kinds of tears. Still your hand fits into mine, like it always knew the time. Through the doubts, through the fears, love stayed true through different years. If the past is what we choose, I'd choose every road with you.
I've known silence louder than rain, known success that felt like pain. Crowded bars, empty beds, things I wished I never said. Every town felt cold and fast, nothing there was meant to last. All I was, all I feared, led me home through different years.
You're not the boy who left this town, I'm not the girl who stayed around. But something deeper stayed the same, that steady burning honest flame. We're softer now, a little warm, but that don't mean the love is torn. Some hearts don't rust or disappear, they just age through different years.
If tomorrow asks too much,
I'll give you more than words can touch.
no promise is loud or clear, just
Staying close through different years. Same porch, different years, same deep love beneath the fear. Side by side, slow and true, every season leads to you. When the sun is low and near, I'll hold you close, no need to steer. If If life pulls hard and interferes, we'll stand right here through different years. Different years.
Still here.
Different years.
The screen door sings the same old sound. When the evening sun goes down, dust still settles on the floor like it did so many times before. Your coffee cup is still up there on the shelf beside the stair. Funny how the quiet stays long after love has gone away. Folded clothes you never wore, left them hanging by the door. Every mirror in this room still remembers me and you. I talk to walls like they're my friends. They don't rush me, they don't pretend. They just listen while I say I thought you'd come back home someday. Time keeps moving, I stay still, waiting on a memory that will. The house still knows my name, every creak, every frame. It heard my laughter, felt my pain. It knows every prayer I prayed. If love ever leaves a trace, it's written even if you're far away. The house still knows my name. Your shadow lingers in the hall, right where autumn light will fall. I swear I hear your boots at night when the wind don't sound quite right. I ain't angry, I ain't strong, just learned how to live alone. Some hearts break clean, some stay the same. Mine still answers when your name. Mama said, child, let it go. But she loved once, so she knows some goodbyes don't fully leave. They just sleep inside of me. I water roses by the fence, like loving you still makes sense. If missing you's a kind of grace, I've learned to wear it every day. Years may change the lines I trace, but not the love I can't replace. The house still knows my name, every tear, every flame. It saw me fall, it saw me stay when the nights all felt the same. If you ever feel the rain falling slow like yesterday, that's just love refusing change. The house still knows my name. If you drive this road again, slow down near the bend. There's a light still on inside that I never let go dark. The house still knows my name. It don't judge, it don't complain. It just holds what still remains of a love I couldn't save. If the past comes calling you and you don't know what to say, just remember somewhere out there, the house still knows my name.
I've worn these tires on borrowed dreams, chasing signs I thought I'd need. Every mile said almost there, but home was never anywhere.
I've slept in towns that changed their names. Love too fast left no trace.
Funny how the truth still shows, no matter where the long road goes.
I kept my life in steady lines, morning chores, evening skies. I watched the seasons come and go, learn what patience really knows.
I heard your voice in passing trains, felt you in the falling rain.
Some things fade, but some still glow, no matter how the years unfold.
We ain't who we were back then, but love remembers when. Still the road knows us, every step we've been through, all the wrong turns, all the trust, every broken truth.
If we stumble, if we're slow, if we've lost more than we know, still the road knows us, and it leads me back to you.
I learned the cost of being proud, saying less but thinking loud. Every goodbye I never meant left a mark I still regret.
I don't need a younger name or a life without its stains. Just one place I don't outgrow, one heart that I still know.
I don't ask where you've been, I just see who you are again.
You don't shine, you don't pretend, you just love me where I stand.
We're not perfect, never were, but this love feels real and sure.
Some hearts don't rust or close, they bend like roads we chose.
If tomorrow shakes our ground,
I won't be the one who runs. I'll walk slow, I'll walk true. Every road back home is you.
still the road knows us, every scar, every mile. All the years it tried to break us only taught us how to smile.
If the world forgets our names, if the nights don't feel the same, still the road knows us, and it leads me back again.
If tomorrow shakes our ground,
I won't be the one who runs. I'll walk slow, I'll walk true. Every road back home is you.
still the road knows us, every scar, every mile. All the years that tried to break us only taught us how to smile.
If the world forgets our names, if the nights don't feel the same,
Still the road
knows us, and it leads me back again.
morning light through lace curtains thin, coffee cool and radio hums again. Same old road, same pickup sound, but every day feels new when you're around. I've chased dreams, I've lost my way. You stayed when others drove away. Time carved lines upon our face, but love never learned how to fade.
I remember dancing in your arms, barefoot nights, fireflies and stars. You said, girl, I don't know much, but your hands always knew how to love. Years rolled by like a slow freight train. Some carried joy, some carried pain, but every mile just proved it true. This heart still finds its way to you.
It's still the same old love I feel. Ain't flashy, but it's real. Like a screen door swinging in the breeze. Soft familiar brings me peace. When the world keeps changing fast, what we've got was built to last. Yeah, it's still the same old love, and it's enough.
It's more than enough. I see you in the way we laugh at jokes we've told since way back when. In the silence we don't need to fill, and knowing when to just be still.
I don't need gold or shining suns, just your hand fitting into mine. If forever had a shape and sound,
it's this quiet life we found.
I've watched you grow softer with time.
Still strong, just kinder inside.
The boy I met is still in there.
In every promise, every prayer.
If tomorrow takes us slow, I won't mind, I already know. Love like this don't burn out fast, it just glows. It's still the same old love I feel. Ain't flashy, but it's real. Like a screen door swinging in the breeze. Soft familiar brings me peace. When the world keeps changing fast, what we've got was built to last. Yeah, it's still the same old love, and it's enough.
It's more than enough.
Yeah, it's still the same old love,
and I choose it every time.
never needed neon signs or big city bright headlines. Just an old clock on the wall, ticking through it all.
I learned your love in little ways, the meals you made, the words you saved. Some things don't need to shout, they're truer when they're quiet.
I saw forever in your eyes, not fireworks, just steady light. The way you listen, slow and deep, the promises you always keep.
We've said more without a sound than most folks shouting all around. Love like ours don't need to show,
It's felt more than it's known. Our love was written in the quiet, in every moment we survived. In the spaces between the words where hearts speak first. No grand lines, no dramatic scene, just you and me. Honestly, yeah, our love was written in the quiet, and that's what makes it wild.
I've failed you more than once or twice, but you stayed through every night. You taught me grace don't keep a score, it just keeps the door.
If the years slow down our steps and memories start to slip, I'll still know you by the way you reach for me.
I'll know you in the dark of
dawn, in your breath when the lights are gone, in the way your hand still fits like it always did.
Even when the world moves on and the young love sings new songs, ours will hum low and true like a tune we always knew. Our love was written in the quiet, in every moment we survived, in the spaces between the words where hearts speak first. No grand lines, no dramatic scene, just you and me. Honestly, yeah, love was written in the quiet, and that's what makes it wild. Your love was written in the quiet, just me and you. Our love was written in the quiet, just me and you. I left town with a suitcase light, heavy dreams and restless nights. Thought the world would call my name, but every road felt the same.
I saw cities bright and fast, but love there never seemed to last. Every mile just whispered low, there's still one place you know.
I stayed behind, kept things alive, the house, the fields, a simpler life. Your picture on the dresser drawer, I never moved it once before.
I knew love wasn't chasing you, it was trusting what you do. Some hearts need space to roam before they find their way back home.
You took the long way home to me, through broken dreams and honesty. Every wrong turn, every scar, just showed us who we are. If love's a road, we've surely learned some lessons you can't rush or turn. Yeah, you took the long way home, but you made it home.
I came back older, wiser too, with fewer answers, more truth. You saw me, not the years I'd miss, just opened up your arms like this.
I realized standing still was braver than chasing thrills. You were waiting, strong and kind, like love that never lost its time.
I won't ask where you've been or measure love by where it ends. What matters now is here we stand. Your hand still fits my hand.
If tomorrow brings more change, we'll face it slow, we'll face it brave. Ain't no need to run or roam,
You're already home.
you took the long way home to me, through broken dreams and honesty. Every wrong turn, every scar, just showed us who we are. If love's a road, we've surely learned some lessons you can't rush or turn. Yeah, you took the long way home, but you made it home. Some loves burn fast and disappear,
Some just stay year after year. Ours was patient, strong and slow, like rivers always know. You took the long way home to me, and I'd wait again endlessly. No regret, no borrowed time. Your heart still beats with mine.
yeah, you took the long way home, and you made it home.
You're home now.
I always was. Mile marker 9 just past the bend, where the road gets quiet and starts again. There's a pull-off spot with a busted sign, and a memory I still can't leave behind. You stood there with your arms crossed tight, said if you go now don't say goodbye. I drove away like I'd be fine, left my heart at mile marker 9. I told myself I needed more than a small town and a screen door. I chased a sound I couldn't hear, found empty rooms and cheap beer. Every town had a different name, but the nights all felt the same. You don't know what you leave behind till it's haunting every line. I left my heart at mile marker 9 on a 2-lane road back in time. Every mile since just proved me wrong. Some things you lose for long. If I could turn back, I know the sign. I wouldn't cross that county line. Yeah, I left my heart at mile marker 9, and I've been driving ever since. I heard you settled down real good, build the life we said we would. I'm glad someone stayed and tried to love you the way I did that night. I don't call, I don't interfere, just carry you quietly here. Some regrets don't need a voice, they just live with your choice. Now the truck runs older than me, radio hums in minor keys. Every sunset feels like a sign pointing back to mile marker 9. If heaven's kind, maybe someday I'll make peace with yesterday. But until then, I'll just ride with you still sitting by my side. I left my heart at mile marker 9 on a 2-lane road back in time. Every mile since just proved me wrong. Some things you lose for long. If I could turn back, I know the sign. I wouldn't cross that county line. Yeah, I left my heart at mile marker 9, and I've been driving ever since. Yeah, still driving. Still driving.
Everybody told me to run, said love like this only weighs you down. They saw the cracks, they heard the fights, but they didn't see us late at night. They didn't hear the way you prayed when you thought I turned away. Didn't know the man you were when the world left you unsure. I won't lie, it wasn't easy loving someone broken like me. But love ain't clean, it ain't polite, it's staying through the longest nights. You weren't perfect, neither was I. We learned to bend so we wouldn't break. Some hearts leave at the first sign, some choose to stay and pay the price. I stayed when leaving made more sense, when love cost more than it's been. I stayed through doubt, through fear, through the worst and best of years. I didn't stay 'cause I was weak, I stayed 'cause love still spoke to me. Yeah, I stayed, and I'd stay again. Time softened what anger made sharp, taught us how to guard our hearts. We learned silence isn't peace, and forgiveness sets you free. Now the house feels warm again, not loud, not lonely, just content. Some stories don't end in flames, they end in quiet strength. If tomorrow changes us, if the road gets hard or rough, I won't promise forever loud. I'll just be here like I am now. Love don't always shout or shine, sometimes it just shows up on time, with steady hands and honest eyes that don't look for reasons why. I stayed when leaving made more sense, when love costs more than it's been. I stayed through doubt, through fear, through the worst and best of years. I didn't stay 'cause I was weak, I stayed 'cause love still spoke to me. Yeah, I stayed, and I'd stay again. Yeah, I stayed, and that's my truth.
I took the long way out of town, past faded signs and fields burned brown. Thought distance might erase the past, like driving faster makes it last. I told myself I needed space, new faces, new mistakes, but every mile just made it clear I was running from what I held dear. I slept in towns I couldn't name, bars where no one asked my name. I learned how quiet loneliness sounds when there's no one waiting around. I chased the thrill of being free, but freedom didn't wait for me. It just waved once and drove on by, left me alone with my own lies. The long way didn't save me, didn't change a thing, it just showed me what I lost and what leaving brings. I thought the road would set me straight, but it just taught me how to ache. Yeah, the long way didn't save me, it just brought me back too late. I heard you build a quieter life, early mornings, steady nights. I won't pretend I don't still care, some loves never disappear. I don't blame you for moving on, you were right, I was wrong. A man don't grow just by running away, he grows when he learns to stay. Now the truck runs slow and old, like it's tired of carrying my soul. I pull over when the sky turns red, think about the things I said. If I could talk to who I was, I'd say love ain't a weakness, son, it's the only thing worth the cost, and I paid it when I lost.